of measurement is what we're going to look at today. So before we looked at the metric system. Now we're going to look at the English system, imperial system it's also called, or known as the customary system. If you haven't watched this video yet, make sure you go back and watch it before you continue on. All right, so we start with length. In the metric system, length was measured in meters. In the English system, we measured it in feet, inches, yards, and miles. The one most people remember is there's 12 inches in 1 foot. Then you just have to memorize there's 3 feet in a yard and 5,280 feet in 1 mile. You can notice how a ruler is broken up. Most people think it's broken up in 10s or 12s, but it's actually broken up in 16ths. And that's how they reduce down to 1/4, 1/2, and 3/4, or 3/8, or 1/16 is a little mark. Weight in the metric system was measured in grams. In the English system, we use pounds and ounces and tons. So there are 16 ounces in a pound. There are 2,000 pounds in a ton. Capacity is, in the metric system, is your liters. In the English system, we start with the biggest one's a gallon, and then we have quarts. So there are 4 queens in the kingdom, in the gallon kingdom. Each queen has a prince and a princess. So, to understand this so far, there are 4 quarts in the gallon. There's 2 pints in a quart. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pints in a gallon. Again, the gallon kingdom has 4 queens, and each queen has a prince and a princess. Each prince and princess have 2 cats. So you can get 2 C's inside of there. Because there's 2 cups in a pint, 2 pints in a quart, and 4 quarts in a gallon. And my little cat's down here because inside each of those cups, each cat likes to drink 8 ounces. 8 fluid ounces are in 1 cup. So each cat in there can drink 8 fluid ounces. So there's 16 fluid ounces in a pint. So let's go through and see if we can fill these in. So 1 pint had your cats inside. So 1 pint has 2 cats inside. So that means that 1 pint would equal 2 cups. In the gallon kingdom, there were 4 queens. So that's quarts. Plus quart, like quad, means 4. In 1 quart now, there would be 2 pints because in that queen had a prince and a princess, 2 pints. 1 cup, well, how much does a cat like to drink? 8 fluid ounces. And 1 gallon would then have, if you think about inside each of the prince and princess, there's 2 here, 4, and there's 4 of those, so that's 16 cups. So you're going to set these up using a proportion. So draw yourself a line equals line, and we're going to do pounds to tons. Pounds to tons. Your labels are right there. So first we have to think about is how many pounds are in 1 ton. Well, there's 2,000 pounds in 1 ton. We need to get to 6,000 pounds. Well, factor of change says times 3 times 3. So there are 3 tons in 6,000 pounds. Or in this case, let's try this one. You have quarts and cups. It doesn't really matter which one comes first. You could have done this cups over quarts too. So let's go back and look how many cups are in a quart. Well, there are 16 cups in a gallon, so I don't have it, so maybe I have to draw my gallon kingdom. It has 4 queens. Each queen has a prince and a princess. Each prince and princess has 2 cats. And I need to know how many cats are in a quart. Well, inside this quart, if there's 2 cats in each one, that would mean 4. So there's 4 cats or cups in 1 quart. And you could write it this way. Now I need to get to 7 quarts. Well, 1 times 7 is 7, so 4 times 7 is 28 cups. Or in this case, if I need to get to 7, it's the same thing. So there are 28 cups. As you get going, some of your numbers will be in decimals and fractions. See if you can do them. They're challenging. I can help you the next day in school if you need it. Last thing is make sure all of yours are set up as proportions.